这没有翻译啊。
没翻译就不讲。
小虎，你可能需要把那个Zoom 下面有一个传译按钮打开，调到中文那里。一会儿。OK。
我也知道他应该说蓝红话。
好的，你再翻译一遍吧。
其实我觉得这个版本的蓝红方并没有太大的差距，因为 OP 英雄很多，在红方的话，如果 BP 得当的话，也是可以就是2个 OP 英雄去换1个 OP 英雄，然后我们也在比赛中，朱开教练也在比赛中做到了，我觉得就是也是非常好的一点。但是因为可能一些其他英雄池的原因，导致就是后边英雄没有那么好出，可能是我们就是红色方实力的一个原因。
This question is over to Xiaohu. It feels like in today's final, all the teams in the blue side got the win. So what's your thoughts toward the advantage and also the disadvantage about the blue and red side? And his answer was, I feel like in this current meta, I don't think the blue and red side have a very huge difference because there are so many OP champs that you can choose. You can mix the exchange in the ban pick phase. And also our Kenju coach also made it when we in the red side. But I think the reason that we didn't manage to get the win in the red side is because the reasons about our champion pool, maybe it's very hard to make the following in ban pick strategies in the red side.
네, 다음 질문입니다. 밍 선수와 샤오 선수한테 드린 질문이고요. 쿠키뉴스 강한결 기자님 질문입니다. 두 사람은 프로 생활을 하면서 오랫동안 국제대회에서 T1과 맞붙었습니다. 이번이 T1을 상대로 첫 번째 다전제 승리인데 소감은 어떠신가요?
This question is to Ming and Xiaohu. You guys played for such a long time and played for so many times on the international tournaments, but this is your first time to get the win against T1 in best of 5. So how do you feel about this?
今天能赢下 T1 还是非常开心的，因为我觉得我在这次比武中也是发挥了全部力气吧，然后打完其实也是很累的，然后在比武中也有很好的表现，对，
我跟小虎一起跟队友们战胜了 T1 的话，就还是比较开心的嘛，因为其实以前输给他们谁输的蛮多的，然后就是这次能一起全力的赢下这个非常强大的对手，所以说我们两个还是蛮开心的。
Xiaohu's answer was, I'm quite happy that I were able to get the win against T1, and I just try my best to perform my best in today's best of 5. And I'm quite tired at this moment because I was able to show a quite good performance, so I'm very happy. And the answer from Ming is, definitely I feel very excited that we were able to beat T1 in best of 5 because we just lost to them so many times on the international stage. So this time together with all the teammates, we were able to get the win. I'm super happy.
네, 다음 질문입니다. 갈라 선수에게 드린 질문이고 e스포츠 곽도원 기자님 질문입니다. 5세트 밴픽 때 T1이 케이틀린 픽을 준비하고 있었던 것으로 보이는데 이를 예상한 날카로운 밴이었는지 궁금합니다. 그리고 또 마지막에 유미와 질리언 중 고민하다가 유미를 픽했는데 질리언이 나왔다면 결과가 달라졌을지 궁금합니다.
This question is over to Gala. We feels like in the ban pick phase, maybe in the last pick, in the last game, T1 is preparing for the Caitlyn pick. So have you expect that and then ban out Caitlyn this champion? And also the opponent's team, they hovered on Zillion as well, but they finally picked Yumi as a support champion. Maybe if they just chose Zillion as a support player, will the result changes?
他们刚开始问的问题啥？第5盘是女警扮女警。就当时我们觉得我们霞的话，可能面对到女警，可能现在是吗？
最后一盘。
可能当时那个小炮嘛，然后觉得，他们女警也是玩的不错的嘛，然后 觉得ban掉的话，可能会给我们下路就是解决很多的线上压力吧。然后，我觉得时光和猫咪的话，就是这2个对局我们都没有碰到过嘛，就是结果我们也不知道有什么差距。
And in the 5th game, because I just played Tristana, we feels like Caitlyn can really give me very huge pressure in the laning phase. So that's the reason for us to just use a ban card on her. And because we haven't faced against neither Yumi nor Zelin in the actual game, so I can't make the prediction about the result if they just pick Zelin because we didn't face both champions.
네, 다음 질문입니다. 게임메카 이재호 기자님께서 감독님께 드린 질문이고요. RNG를 둘러싼 일련의 특혜 논란에 대해서 어떻게 생각하십니까?
其实外界的一些评论，我觉得外界的一些言论，在任何时候在电子竞技这个项目上都有吧。但是我自己个人感觉，我们在线上比赛的话，其实并没有什么很多的优待啊或者之类的，我并没有感受到。然后我反而是觉得我们这次没有去釜山，在现场感受现场的氛围，这个我觉得还是蛮可惜、有遗憾的地方的。
The question is over to the coach. Many people have some external comments about RNG got some advantage. So what's your thoughts toward this opinion? I feels like, and his answer was, I feels like some external comments is very normal in all esports games. But to be honest, I don't feel like played remotely we got any advantage because I didn't feel any advantage. And to be honest, I'm quite pity that we didn't manage to get into Busan, to get into the actual arena to play MSI.
All right, thank you. We will now move on to English media questions. If you have a question for RNG, please either use the Zoom hand raise feature or type your question in chat. First question from Alejandro Sandoval at Level Up. Question for Bin. How do you feel after growing so much competitively, looking back at your beginnings with Suning and now after becoming both an LPL and MSI champion with RNG?
我感觉这一路走来，到现在拿到冠军是非常的不容易吧。然后我自己也是成长的蛮多的，但是还是有更多的可以进步的地方，所以我也希望接下来的能越来越好，打得越来越好，然后大家一起走得更远。
Bin's answer was, looking through my whole journey, definitely I must say it's not an easy way, but I think through this process I made some progress, but still there are so many parts that I can still make some improvements on. I hope in the future I can do better and better, and hopefully with the whole teammates we can go further.
Next question comes from Jay Silver at Game Elevate. Congratulations to the team for winning MSI. My question is for Ming and Gala. English social media called the two of you the best bot lane in the world after defeating T1. What are your thoughts on that, and what can you take away from this year's MSI to improve as a duo for summer and potentially Worlds?
我觉得大家的水平其实现在来说，其实都没有很大的差距吧。我觉得主要还是要看就是临时的状态跟发挥吧。我觉得，这才是最重要的。其实我觉得最惨下路其实这种说法也不可靠吧，因为就只是因为我们目前赢了嘛。然后其实因为在我的认知里面，其实有很多打得比我们还好的，然后玩的也还不错的，就是可能就是个人状态或者版本有些时候会有一些差异吧。然后我觉得就是学到 MSI 这次学到一些东西的话，就很多队友风格不太一样，就玩的英雄也很花嘛，所以说就学到的应变能力各方面就提高了很多。
The answer from Gala is, I think in the personal or the individual ability for every single player, I don't think there is any distinct difference. So, but I think it's just a form. Maybe the form can make some improvements. And also the answer from Ming is, I think the comments about whether we are the best ball laner is not that reliable because it really depends on the meta. I believe there's so many teams, so many bot lanes, they can perform so good in the actual game. But I think on the meta or the in-game form can make some changes, can based on that, the team's performance can go went up and down. And also the biggest takeaway from this MSI is we can see so many teams with a different playstyle. They have different playstyles, so we really need to make a very high attention to face against different playstyles from different teams.
Thank you. Next question from MGG Leo.
Hello guys, and congratulations for the win. My question is for both Xiao and Ming because you are the most ancient player in the roster. So what are you going to do to celebrate? Because we know that the situation is complicated in China. So are you going to do a little party, to do to a restaurant? So what can you do?
”我们就是这边也是点了很丰盛的晚餐嘛，然后等下结束情况之后，也是去大快朵颐一番，然后就再睡个好觉就好。
我的话就可能会放松一下吧，就可能就跟兄弟们玩会下棋吧。
The answer from Xiaohu is we have already ordered some delicious food, so maybe we're going to eat them together and have a very good rest. And the answer from Ming is we're going to maybe relax a bit after today's final.
Next question from Fernando Paiva.
Hi. First of all, congratulations on winning MSI. My question goes to Xiaohu. And Xiaohu, I would like to know if you think that on the 5 games, the main priority on the mid lane were Galio, Ari, and other champions that were running Everfrost, and also champions that you see more as a utility, as well as Lissandra. Do you think that is something that the meta for this patch, or do you think that is something that was the final meta where you all have to adapt to each, like to T1 and T1 had to adapt to you guys?
我之前采访的时候也说了，我觉得赢到最后的人才是版本，而且这些功能性英雄的话， 因为我现在没有那么的执着于去打一个对线吧，我更想去从整个游戏的角度去做一个发挥，所以，这些功能性英雄的话，能让我很好的跟队友配合，并且扩大优势。
I think the champion can got the win is the answer of meta. And recently I don't want to really focusing too much on the laning phase itself, but I would like to play with the whole teammates. We would like to have very good synergy to open the situation, to help my teammates to open the whole situation in order to get the win. So I think because of that, the utility champions like Lissandra can be a very good pick.
谢谢。
谢谢。
Next question for Vitor Ventura of MyC Sports.
Hello, everyone. My question is for Ming. Although RNG is considered the MSI kings, since you won it 3 times, the same cannot be said about Worlds. RNG is not able to get the same results to be champions in Worlds Championship. So I want to ask you, what's your mentality towards the summer split, and if RNG can get to Worlds, your mentality in the next international tournament? 谢谢。
MSI 的话属于算前半年的赛事吧，然后世界赛的话，因为就是其实跟前半年变化还是蛮大的，然后就是世界赛的话，其实我们对这后面的判断就是，其实能走多远就走得更远嘛，因为其实我们自己肯定很想要拿世界赛的奖杯嘛，然后就因为我觉得